So a massive win last week for the Springboks against New Zealand. Can the All Blacks possibly come back from this? Or is victory in the cauldron of Ellis Park just inevitable for South Africa? And I thought you were going to score.
Ask a better question, you get a better answer.
Hi guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at these teams. A few changes for both sides. First of all, South Africa, the home team. They're in the driving seat. They make a few changes to freshen things up. Yes, there's a bit of injury there as well, but we've got some really interesting changes that don't weaken the team. Duane Vermeulen is in for Visa. That's a great battle. Who is the number one? I mentioned last week, I think that maybe Visa's the number one. A lot of you guys said no, Vermeulen's the number one once he's back match fit. Great battle there, love it. And then Mbonambi was in for Marks after Marks' amazing performance. He gets swapped out, but that's what they do. But then Mbonambi was injured in training, and instead of starting the fantastic Marks, they start the third choice Dwayba. So that's quite a big boost for him, but also it's saying this is our strategy, we're happy with it, we're happy with our depth. A little bit harsh on Marks, but he's going to explode off the bench, I am sure. So we've got Unche as well. Oxenche swapped in to loose head there. Malherbe is in at tight head again. Same second rows of Etzebeth and Diaga. Same flankers of Khaleesi and Pieter-Steph du Toit. Then big Duane Vermeulen is in. So it's a very scary looking pack, obviously. Hendrickse is in. Faf de Klerk is out with his head problems, definitely. Some good discussion last week over whether Hendrickse's pass speed from the ruck is actually quite slow. Differing opinions there. Certainly his skills are amazing, but I'm going to have a little look at that. Let me know what you think, but big game for him. Pollard, who was fantastic last week at 10. Same centres, Deolandi and Am. Mapimpi, of course, who was brilliant last week, especially in the air. Now, where do they go on the wings for their injury? Well, Jesse Creel is in. Just a question, guys, is Fassi injured? I would have loved to have seen him. If he's injured, fine. If he's not, that seems a bit tough, but they've gone for experience of Creel, which is a little bit strange because they went for Dwayba starting instead of Marks starting, but they've gone for experience on the wing. Creel is a great player. Is he an out-and-out winger? Not quite in my opinion, but still a really good player. Good in the air as well. Willemse looks like he's locked in that first choice fullback now. That's really good. Leroux coming off the bench again, had a good impact last week. Bench, as you see there, bomb squad absolutely. Marks, Kitsoff and Koch, their ideal bomb squad. Moster, they are their ideal second row replacement. Visa, very explosive back rower. Quagga Smith there caught in the middle, helping them make the 6-2 split. Probably a back rower, but could play wing if needed. Herschel Yanti's the next cab off the rank at 9, backing up Hendrickse and then Leroux. So a really, really strong team. They're going to have so much momentum, so much confidence. It looks like too much for New Zealand, but who knows? Now, something I want to mention at this point, I often get comments saying, thanks for a review maybe of the game, but I couldn't watch it because I was in a different country, couldn't get Sky Sports or Stan Sports working, something like that. The answer, of course, is a VPN. It's obvious, I know I need one, but I've been delaying as well. I haven't had an affiliate link for years because I wanted it to be something that is of value to you and relevant. But when I got contacted by one of the big boys of the VPN world, Private Internet Access, I thought, okay, this looks pretty good. I researched them. They're 4 out of 10 or 4th out of 10 on Tech Radar's best VPNs of 2020. And they were offering the viewers of RugbyAnalyst 3 months free. And then for 2 years, 83% off. So that's like $2.11 US for 2 years after that. 30-day money-back guarantee, or all of that, of course. It seems pretty decent. So, yeah, I'm bringing that to you there. It works for Amazon, Netflix, all that sort of stuff, iPlayer. Been test driving it on my phone as well and laptop. You can connect 10 devices. It was really easy. Select your location, off you go. So, yeah, if you're tired of missing the games or if you just want a VPN like me, worth giving it a go maybe. Link in the description below and the pinned comment. Yeah, have a go if you wish. Now for New Zealand, they could have made more changes, but they've gone for 4. In some key areas though, front row Ethan de Groot starts, Lomax starts, both subs last time. De Groot in for Bauer, Lomax in for Tavo, who actually drops out completely. So a big overhaul of the props there. 2 youngsters, fairly inexperienced, so it's a big chance as well. On the bench as well, another uncapped player, a definite youngster, Fletcher Newell. Big Fletcher Newell's got a big future, but you know, playing against the Springboks is the hardest start you can get. So a huge game for those props there. Bauer's dropped to the bench as well. Takiyahu, who had a decent game, starts again. No surprise there. Second rows, Whitelock and Barrett again. But a change at 6. Instead of Ioane, who wasn't the most effective, Big Frizzell comes in. Can he add some more physicality? I'm sure that's the plan. Sam Cane, of course, starts at 7, their captain. Ardy Sever is, of course, at 8. At 10, a fairly big change. Bowden Barrett is the one who gets booted down to the subs bench. He's still a great player. He just wasn't that effective last game, although the centres stay the same. But Mwanga is in. He goes with Havili and Ioane. Mwanga and Havili play together at club, so maybe that helps. Clark on one wing, who did make some good busts. Will Jordan stays on the other wing. Then Geordie Barrett, who had some nice touches at 15 as well. On the bench, we see Coles drop out completely, and it was a disastrous subs appearance last time, so Taylor's in. Bauer, like I mentioned, to the bench. Newell there. Vise, the second row replacement. Ioane does stay in the 23 as the back row replacement. Then Christie is 9 replacement. Bowden Barrett covering 10 and 15, and Tapia the centres. Is it going to be good enough? It's going to be exciting to see those young front rowers go for sure. It seems a massive uphill battle. You know, in my head, it's saying that South Africa should be too strong in Ellis Park. Can New Zealand really come back? If they do come back, it's just huge, fantastic achievement. Foster's job may be on the line, maybe not. We're not quite sure, to be honest. It's a fascinating game. Make sure you watch it. And if you're in a different country and you need a VPN, use that link for all those discounts, etc. Anyway, guys, I will catch you after the game, and I'll see you then.